Uh, all right. Well, this is going to be an interesting video. Hello there, everyone. Who is it? This is Wang Chung, 928. And well, I saw this video and my recommended, and I thought it was going to be pretty interesting. This is another, was it TheActMan video, and this is Will Gaming Kill You? News reports of video games. And I've seen, for all my life, I've seen some of the stuff that they mention here. And some of the things that they're going to say are pretty outrageous and pretty interesting, weirdly enough. All right, let's get on with the video. Here we go. A classic intro. Oh my God.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ACT News. I'm your host, the Reporter Man, and today I ask the important questions. Are you giving your child digital heroin?
I don't know why anyone would have Fortnite in their home because it is like giving a child heroin.
Do you or a loved one suffer
What?
from
Excuse
gaming
me?
disorder?
The World Health Organization recognized a condition known as gaming disorder.
And does the new Call of Duty actually
Okay, I can understand that part. Gaming disorders, I guess. There are some people that could be severely addicted to it.
allow you
to be a terrorist and kill people?
That's right, folks. Our top story
Oh, that's Modern Warfare 2. That's a classic one.
of the day
Jesus.
is on
That's
the
old,
dangers
bro.
of gaming.
What's up, everybody? This is the TheActMan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the most interesting news reports on video games. I've done this before in videos like the war against video games and others, but those were more documentary style. This is not. We are going bottom of the barrel, the craziest, most out-of-touch news reports I've ever seen. I feel
there's
like it's
been
always
very
interesting to see
egregious
what
ones.
mainstream media has to say about video games and what they've had to say about them over the years. Is Fortnite too addictive? How many games put your kids at risk of pedophiles? There's a lot of fun questions for us to answer.
Now, when
I mean, there's only two, though. I mean, there's a lot. I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit of them. The two I can immediately think of is Roblox and Minecraft. Roblox, I haven't really heard too many crazy things about, mainly YouTubers, but Minecraft, oh boy, the amount of them that have had an incredible amount of allegations against them. Yeah.
First launched my investigation, it was a slow news day. And on slow news days, the only thing the news does is fearmonger. But what was I going to fearmonger today? Naturally, it was video games. They're too violent, too sexual. They increase aggressive behavior in adolescents.
Players commit gruesome acts like these using top-of-the-line graphics in stunningly realistic detail.
But where to begin?
The fuck was
My
that?
investigation. Well, I think I found just the right place to start.
Animal
The
Crossing.
Internet Crimes Task Force says adults are now using systems like Nintendo Wii, Xbox, PlayStation, and Webkins to talk to children inappropriately.
That's right.
Wait, what? Did he just say Webkins? The hell is that?
Is the game, and you actually create your own character, house, and even town. And when
Oh my God, when he said
internet,
Animal
you can
Crossing,
talk
he
to
wasn't
people
kidding.
Across the country.
What the
and
fuck?
Kids have no say as to what some of these characters say to them. For example, this character could be the man in California police are.
Isn't all Animal Crossing games, or at least most of them, single player? No, I guess not. I remember, yeah, no, there was co-op in the latest ones, but in the early ones, I think, no,
warned
I don't know.
about tonight that asked for images from Missouri children.
What?
Tour timer? Could be. It could be or it could be the fucking goose on the left. Could also be her.
And kids have no say as to what some of these characters might say to them. For example, this could be the man police are warning about tonight who asked for pictures from Cyrodiil children.
I cannot come up with
Cyrodiil?
any legitimate reason that an adult would be playing that particular game.
No reason. No reason for an adult to play Animal Crossing. Only bad reasons.
Anderson says adults playing Animal Crossing, similar games, are likely doing it for the wrong reasons.
Crime alert.
What? What the fuck? What? That just means that would just mean What type of thought process is that? What the fuck? People who play this children's game, it means that they like children. It's like, what? What are you talking about?
We abuse.
Anderson
Oh,
said
that
it's
says
going
we.
to
That
take
says
parents
will.
paying attention to keep this problem from exploding.
What you'll find in a lot of these news reports.
Okay, like I get that. It's like, here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. How many? Well, maybe it was a lot, but I'll be honest with you. I had a Wii for a long time. Not it wasn't mine per se. It was more my sister's, and I still remember. When using that. If we never really plugged that in the what is it? We never really plugged that into the what is it, to the internet or anything like that. We never put an HDMI cable on it. I think I did that once. No, a few times to I think I watched Netflix on it just to see what would happen. It was an interesting experience.
Reports from like the early mid 2000s, like the news tries to frame the most innocuous of things as a problem, when really all it comes back to is just parents knowing what the fuck their kids are doing.
Now, right now, we know that only 3 children have been reported as being involved in this. Anderson says this is not a reason to be paranoid, but is something to be aware of.
While it's not a reason to be paranoid, we are still going to produce
What?
a news segment to try and invoke those feelings of paranoia within you.
Yeah, absolutely. What the fuck? Yeah. What is it? There's no reason to be paranoid, but saying all this paranoia stuff.
Sponsor time.
Fuck.
This is either the best decision I've made or the worst.
Oh lordy.
Tell it is, Chief.
Oh my god, wait. Raycons. Are those Raycons? Oh yeah, they are Raycons. I've heard Raycons are either pretty good or pretty bad. I don't know. Well, let me just skip this. This is over a year old. I seriously doubt he's getting sponsored by Raycons anymore.
Bring this video.
And now for something completely different.
Kids can't put it down.
It has lots of graphics.
Oh, the DS?
I tell you, the
graphics.
clips they choose are always the fucking funniest.
It has lots of graphics.
It has lots of graphics.
No wonder gaming gurus predict
Nintendo DS is going to redefine.
Oh, Reggie. Oh my god, look how young he is.
The way iPod is redefining music.
Well, stop the music. Because it's also redefining how vulnerable your kids are to child molesters.
Oh my god.
God. How? Explain to me how you arrived.
I agree. How? Like what? What are you talking about? Are you talking? Wait, don't tell me that they're gonna mention that. What is it? That little the little messaging thing that you used to have where you could connect to other people's DSs and stuff to send messages to each other. I'll be honest with you, dude. I've only used that thing like once or twice, and I think I've used that to actually make a full connection like one time, and that's it. Who even uses that on the DS?
Arrived at this point.
Along with the game capability, Nintendo DS
Yep,
comes
there
with
it
a
is.
feature called PictoChat.
PictoChat? PictoChat?
Well, let me explain. You open the DS unit, you turn it on, you push PictoChat, and your DS unit is an open book. Anyone can write your child messages, send them sketches, anyone who has a DS unit.
The only reason anybody ever used PictoChat was to draw penises and send them to your siblings as you both giggled in separate rooms. Any other use of PictoChat was illegal.
Here's an example
100%. I agree.
of what can happen.
Fuck.
With Melanie and Marissa upstairs in the bedroom, I was downstairs sending them messages. What's your dog's name? What's your name? Where do you go to school? Where do you live?
You fucking creep. Where do you live?
What are you buying?
Where do you live? First of all, do you have any idea how close that you have to be just to even do that shit? As he said, he's down. What is it? He's down the fucking. What is it? He's in the first floor. He's down the stairs. Bro, do you have any idea the range of that thing is actually a lot more shorter than you think?
Live
in this house that I'm messaging you in?
Marissa's mom was watching as Melanie and Marissa answered my questions, and she didn't like what she saw.
Especially when I saw Melanie write in the address.
+245.
Granted, the girls knew it was me sending the messages, but they'd only met me minutes before.
And I could have been a child molester.
And remember Marissa?
And I could have been. And I could have been it.
Molester driving along could see
Oh
your
my
child in the
God.
back seat and start sending messages while you're in the front seat, totally oblivious to what's happening.
Oh my God. Who
What?
the fuck is driving and like trying to join PictoChat Live?
Bro, the here's the thing, but and it's by wait, is this by Milwaukee? Of course it is. It would be what is it, by Wisconsin saying shit like this. Well, I mean, it's understandable why Milwaukee would have this issue. They're like the #1 for like the most serial killers or some shit. Like, are you kidding me? I can understand why they're having this form of extreme. Jesus Christ.
The logistics of that alone make my head spin.
Well, a Colorado family is looking
God.
for answers tonight after they say the Nintendo gaming system they bought for their 5-year-old had porn loaded onto it.
Wait, what? Huh?
Brighton Giles had wanted a Nintendo 3DS all year.
Wait, was it a 3DS that had porn on it?
When Santa
Okay, if it was a 3DS, then yes. If you're talking about the regular DS, then I'm not too sure. I don't think that one was capable on to surf on the internet, but the 3DS, okay, yes.
brought it to him, he was ecstatic, but yesterday morning, that excitement turned into horror. When he turned on the gaming system, he found pornographic pictures on the gaming system.
How does that even... I'm so confused. Who puts porn on their 3DS? Can you even do that?
I said,
Of course you can. You can, what is it? You can surf the internet.
Dad, this DS has porn on it. And I handed him the DS, and he just got up and walked right to the phone.
I feel so bad for this kid. Honestly, I probably would have done the exact same thing. I probably would have been like, oh my God, Dad, what the fuck? I don't know what this is. And then you got people filming you, and like they're putting it on the news, and it's like, tell us about the porn you found on your 3DS. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I'll play it again.
When Santa brought it to him.
Santa. The gift was from Santa.
When Santa.
A DS with porn on it. So not only did this kid experience some traumatic shit.
When Santa brought him, they brought him a DS filled with smut. Oh my God. Oh shit. That's funny.
But he probably hates Santa now.
His father first called GameStop.
Dude, look at the dad. The dad just devastated.
So he told Giles that the
That's
images
fucked up,
were from
but
a
yeah.
previous owner, and they weren't caught before the refurbishing device was sold.
So who the fuck puts porn on the 3DS and then trades it in? Moving on.
Clearly that person. Like, I agree. Who the hell does that on the 3DS? But same thing again. That person. That one.
Of all the security dangers we've exposed involving online games and interactive sites, this one tonight is different.
I'm so ready.
Yeah,
15 investigator Joe Ducey takes us into a fake world, creating real problems for one local family.
He was so upset. I mean, he was just heartbroken. I mean, this was his whole Christmas.
She's talking about real money lost in a virtual world. A world set in medieval times.
RuneScape.
Fucking RuneScape?
We got a fucking news report on RuneScape.
It's where an 11-year-old like Timmy Easter of Gilbert can act like someone much older, catching shark.
Every shark you catch?
It's worth 1,000 coins.
Oh man, this has not aged well. Looks like the stock price of sharks in RuneScape has gone way down.
Fighting enemies.
All right.
Yeah.
You killed him? Yeah.
He spent years gaining a high
Dude, that energy of that kid he doesn't give a shit.
level in an online game called RuneScape. Timmy and his family recently learned this virtual world is full of some real-life dangers.
He said, excuse me, House Slayer, can I speak to you for a moment?
Oh my God, this like 9-year-old kid, and his RuneScape name is Hellslayer.
Hellslayer, what a name.
His password was hacked, stolen. His account with all these points and belongings emptied out.
It's your items, and to have someone steal it without hesitation, it's just wrong.
Let's have a moment of silence.
Oh, that's fucked up, dude. He's so sad from that. I feel bad. You're like, bro, like maybe he shared like his password or whatever the fuck. Like, okay. And here's the thing. This is early like gaming. RuneScape, that's like basically early online gaming. It's understandable because things like this is so. It's things like this that don't come across your mind, especially for a kid like that. But oh my god, dude, that's so.
Many others whose
Yeah.
RuneScape accounts were hacked.
I know.
Thank you.
You may be thinking,
Thank you. Imagine, dude, I cannot imagine the security and all that stuff back then. Like, no authentication, no. There's just, I wonder what was the security back then compared to today. I'm pretty sure it's not in day.
who cares? It's just fake points in a make-believe world.
I care, Joe. I care.
Then at Christmas it was coming up, and I told everybody.
Who cares? I'd be like, clearly that kid cares because he spent all this time and effort on doing that shit. Like, what would you think if you worked on something, even though it's just virtual, and just have it all gone? You know, it's like it's okay. Prime example. Let's say that you yourself were working on your dream car, right? You did everything. What is it? You repaired. What is it? You repaired the engine. What is it? You repaired the engine. You replaced the filter. You replaced the tires, the springs, everything. And then you turn on the car, and then the engine fucking bursts into flames. You will be devastated, just like this kid, because all that time, of course, money and effort was thrown into the fucking trash.
Everybody, all the relatives, give him cash.
Grandmother Claire Kephart says Timmy received and spent $140 real to buy virtual swords and armor.
What an awesome grandma. Give him cash so he can pay his membership fee in RuneScape. What a G.
Attorney General Terry Goddard has another concern.
They brought in an attorney general on this story.
The sinister part of the people, the adults leading the 11-year-old to another site, is the adults leading 11-year-olds to personal contact.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so funny story.
Yeah. Okay, like I can. Okay, it's like I can understand that part. Sure, that will always. I think that always be a concern, behind the parent's mind. I think as long as your kid knows, then sure. But yeah,
This one time, me and my brother met someone on RuneScape, and we asked them if they knew where our elementary school was, and we agreed to meet them. And I was in the 3rd grade, my brother was in 6th grade, and we left a note at home saying, we're going to meet this person we met online. We're going to Ben Franklin. We left that for our parents, and we were about to leave, and my stepmom came running down the door, so like, you are not going there, like freaking out, and I couldn't understand why because I was so innocent at the time.
Last year, a Dutch court
yeah.
put virtual crime
My God, what a
series
fucking
prosecuting
story,
two
my
teens
dude.
for stealing imaginary.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'm so glad that your fucking stepmom was a G, man, because oh my God, this shit would happen to this fucking man, dude. Oh, horribly.
Items on RuneScape.
Oh
There was
my
a
God.
court case for that? Oh my God. Let's move on.
What?
So you can see right here, I'm getting ready to serve. All I do is throw that ball up in the air, and when oh, jeez, and there goes the tennis racket.
Oh my God.
Oh,
There's
okay.
So many...
Yeah, so many broken TVs. Dude. Hey, here's the thing, man. Those shits mainly happen to flat screens and all that stuff, bro. When you had those old school fat TVs with the front where the screen's glass, yeah, you could throw a remote at it and that shit would not break. All you would hear is a thunk, 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 and that's it, man. That glass was so thick, you would. I mean, I don't know. You'll probably break the controller before you break that screen.
TVs and mirrors and controllers were broken during
Absolutely.
the Wii times. I remember we got that the day the Wii came out, and we threw that fucking remote so quickly. I'm surprised we didn't break anything.
I didn't have it on there all the way. Make sure that your accessories are definitely latched on all the way. That's not a good idea. And by the way, the little Wii remote, do you like that?
You like that?
You like that?
What the fuck? Why do you say it like that?
Now we're going back to the 90s.
Why do you say it like that? I agree. Yes. Make sure you secure all your accessories tightly. Like, yeah, 100%.
Was really starting to take off.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Be forewarned if you haven't been already.
Oh, 100%, dude. The fucking news was all over Pokemon when this came out.
12 and under set is coming soon to a theater near you. Pokemon the movie joined.
Fuck yeah! I went and
Hell
saw
yeah,
that movie in
dude.
theaters, man. I still got my ancient Mew cards. Let me go find them. Boom.
Bro, I didn't even know about. Here's the thing: I was way too young for this. But yeah, I remember watching the movie at home, dude. Bro, when you when you see Ash Ketchum turn into stone, and when you see Pikachu try to try to electrocute him to resurrect him, I guess. Bro, that was pure devastation, bro. There was no scene. There hasn't been a scene. Well, actually, no, there probably been others, but that scene alone, just tears down my face. I'm like, no, my boy Ash Ketchum.
Check that out. That was the sweetest thing in the world to me as a kid. Check out that sick holographic.
So what exactly is a
Hell
Pokemon?
yeah, dude, for sure.
Cute, cuddly characters who become supercharged so they can fight their enemies. But some experts say the entire Pokemon phenomenon is the enemy. But some experts say the entire Pokemon phenomenon is the enemy.
I love you. Let's be best friends and destroy the capitalist American government.
In my opinion, parents should not let their kids watch Pokemon, play Pokemon, buy Pokemon cards, have anything whatsoever to do with Pokemon.
If that was my mother, I would have hated life as a child. Seeing all my buddies playing Pokemon and like my mom is the only one that's like, nope, you can't. It's dangerous, violent.
Because the message is violence.
Okay.
The message in Pokemon is violence. Wait till Call of Duty comes out.
But many
Oh, absolutely, dude. Just wait till Call of Duty comes out. Yeah, I don't agree.
Parents disagree.
It's really, I think, an okay thing for the kids because they learn to save their allowance, to budget for it, and they learn to trade and be kind of reasonable with their friends.
Finally, a parent that talks.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. You know, what is understanding the value of said cards and trade with them and such. Of course. But here's the thing: there's some people, they would think, "Oh, this is ridiculous because you're trading these cards of whatever." But I'm like, dude, just wait till like in 20 years of how much some of these cars, especially some of the like the holographic ones, or some of the the ultra rare cards, and see how much those are going for, bro. Those things are going for a lot.
Some sense,
especially the Japanese ones.
This Soul Report was the inspiration for the Chim Pokemon episode of South Park.
The American government lies to you. Join the fight for Japanese supremacy of the world. More to come.
Like their satire was spot on.
Many school officials think the craze has gone too far.
Am I the only one who misses Fat Pikachu? Write in the comments if you miss
Absolutely.
Fat Pikachu.
School officials are finding that Pokemon cards are responsible for fistfights, and the constant trading is not only distracting kids from classwork, but turning the playground into a black market.
Hey, Timmy.
It's turning the playground into a black market. Oh my lord. Yeah, I mean, I don't fully disagree. But it's just like, I think the school needs to, I would think the school has got to understand like why this is such a fascination for the kids. That's all really what it is. It's just the latest trend for them. They like it, and that's really it.
I'll give you a Blastoise for your lunch money. I feel like back in the 90s and early 2000s, all of these news reports, it was like fear-mongering around children. Because it was still like somewhat new to parents and they didn't know what to think of it, and the news was right there to be like, hey, this is how video games and Pokemon are fucking up your child.
But that psychiatrist who had that quote last, that how bad Pokemon is, I guarantee you these people haven't seen any of the cartoons at all. They have no concept at all.
This fucking guy. Exactly. I love this guy. Psychiatrists don't know a goddamn thing.
Iro, how do you answer the question? Is this just toy collectibles? Is it a movement? Is it a craze? Is it a state of being?
It's a craze for little kids to...
A movement? How deep do you think this is? Excuse me?
Enjoy themselves with. Adults are not going to get into this a lot. I think through the holidays, guaranteed, and I can probably guarantee you there's another year and a half to this craze. It hasn't even peaked yet.
It appears it lasted a good 24 years and is still...
Yeah, I agree, bro. This man was like, he's like, I'm confident this is gonna bug out in about a year and a half. No, this shit's been going on for a strong, like, almost 25 years, my G. Like,
Still going strong, actually. What else we
like,
got?
like almost 30
Pokemon
years
pandemonium.
is how
As
long
the
it's been
map
going
is,
strong.
The game explodes in popularity. Players are flooding into public spaces, creating some problems. Jenny Latimer discovered a memorial plaque for her son became a Pokestop, where players earn rewards.
What the f?
My God.
Okay, I mean, okay, okay, wait, hold on, hold on. We can see this. We can spin this. Okay, we can spin this. That's a good thing. Okay. All right. Check this. We can see this as a good thing. All right. Maybe this can get people to see the plaque, and then in the same time get a reward, and yet in the same time catch a Pokemon there as a reward for what is it, for observing and reading the plaque, and especially that kid's name could be remembered by what is it, by passing strangers, especially fans of Pokemon. Maybe the child themselves, I mean, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but let's say the child themselves were a big fan of Pokemon. Maybe that's what they would like too. Probably. I don't
Oh, I don't know whether to laugh or cry laughing.
I don't know, bro. Just do both of them. Fucking.
James Roy created a sign to stop players from trampling his garden.
3 nights in a row.
Okay.
Had, people.
Okay. Understandable. I agree.
Asking and sort of trying to get in through the other gate of our yard, and I thought, well, like, we have kale here. We can't have that like stomped over and stuff.
That is probably the most Canadian thing I have ever heard. All right.
I agree. Well, God, that pause frame. Well, yeah, I agree. You know what, man? I'm behind of what he just said. I'd be like, hey, man, you can't really come through here. We got things growing here. If you can't have you stomping around, that's it. The most Canadian thing ever.
Right, what's next?
New alert from the World Health Organization.
Oh, great,
about
this guy.
Video game addiction. The organization is now designating gaming disorder as a mental.
Bro, I can't take your lisp serious. How is it that you do this as a job where you talk all the time and then you have a mad lisp? And here's the thing. I'm not gonna blame him or anything like that. I just gotta ask, why is it that you do this as a career and yet you never fix your fucking tooth gap?
Mental health condition.
Gaming disorder. Michael Strahan, what the hell are you doing on ABC News? Talking about gaming disorder?
Some say it's about time we recognize the intense pull of video games, given the science that shows
Bro, look at that guy's
there could
keyboard.
be some addictive nature to them.
Some addictive nature to them. Just a little.
Could be some addictive nature to them. This morning, the World Health...
Wait, what? Wait. Did I just say, should I refund 100K Diablo Immortal? Damn, this is how recent that report is. So granted, it does say Fortnite, so that's recent. But the Diablo Immortal for the 100K, bro, that was like a year ago.
Health Organization raising a red
Actually, no, that was like 2 years
for
ago.
the first time adding gaming disorder to their list of addictive activities, likening it to substance abuse and gambling disorders.
It might be fine to give this its own classification, but just like the phrase gaming disorder,
yeah,
it's just so fucking funny. Well, to be fair,
I
probably
agree.
got gaming disorder. Every news report, everyone that talks about like video games and the dangers it has on children, you can always boil it down to just parents should be involved in their kids' lives.
Anderson
Absolutely,
says it
dude.
is going to take parents.
Absolutely, man. You'd be surprised how many of these parents are literally the type of parents that just throw an iPad at a kid and be like, "Here, fuck with this," this is the reason why the younger generation are known as iPad kids. A controller is so foreign. A goddamn controller is so foreign to these damn kids. They don't even know what a goddamn Xbox controller, PlayStation, or Wii, or not a Wii, but like a Nintendo controller. They don't even know what this is.
paying attention to keep this problem from exploding.
And recommend talking to your kids.
As a parent, there are some things you can do to protect your kids.
So what this does is it
what fucking
forces
PSP?
parents to be parents.
Hello, moms and dads.
Well, it's your job.
Your kids are going to play games. Play it with them, you know, so that you can really be there to answer.
Wait, this is the GM for 343 Industries. This is someone who's actually in the what is it, in the, you know, part of the industry.
And help them through that.
And you know,
yeah, you
it's
see
not always
Halo.
the kid with the problem. It may be the parent with the problem.
You know, I mean, you have to be involved in what your
The
kids
sex.
are looking at.
It's up to parents to control what their kids are seeing.
It could be a growing addiction, potentially stunting the development of children.
Dude, how much things did the TheActMan go through to see all this? Did he find a video discussing all this?
One doctor uses the term
He's one hell of a
digital
researcher.
It was only a matter of time before we equated gaming addiction with hardcore drug abuse.
They say he
yeah, of course.
Can't stop playing video games online.
Fucking intervene in his life, man. Tell him, get your ass off the computer chair, go outside. That's what my parents would do. Like I said, man, it always comes back to like just parents being involved.
What's a typical day in Josh's life?
Sleeping until 11, 12. And then he would be on until like 1, 2 in the morning.
12 hours.
Easily.
Easily
Good.
12.
Yeah.
Instead of
Wait, it depends. Is he part of an esports team? Maybe this kid's maybe he became a professional. He became a professional esports player for CS:GO. Hey man, there are some big money pools. You know, what is it, CS:GO?
Enforcing any kind of rules or discipline on our child. What did we do? We went straight to ABC News.
But why did you
Absolutely.
just take the computer away? I don't understand.
Great question.
Because when we did take it away, there was a lot of problems in our house with his behavior.
I don't have
A lot of violence. Then you proceed to, I don't even know. You proceed to beat the shit out. I don't know, man. I just there are things you can do. There are absolutely things you can do.
A child, but I mean, you know, my parents took my consoles away when I did bad shit, and you know, there were problems for a bit, but it's like they're my parents. What am I gonna do?
You have used the
Absolutely, man.
digital heroin. Really? Digital heroin? Is it that bad?
Yes, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Al and Christina
Oh
are
my
wondering
God.
if Josh
Those are literally the people that would do anything and everything to get their names out there, and that's absolutely them, man.
Josh's brain can give them any clues as to what is wrong. So they take him for a functional MRI.
They're taking a fucking brain scan of this 14-year-old kid who plays video games too much. Just take the shit away.
His theory,
I
yet to
know,
be
what the
proven,
fuck?
is that excessive gaming may change brain activity. Josh's brain scans are troubling.
We've seen this type of neurological deterioration in gamers who prefer to play Call of Duty Vanguard.
There should be much more ads.
There should be more red.
There should be more red.
What else we got?
Are the words
What? Are you sure it's not the other way around, bro? What are you talking about? You're telling me that this kid's playing so much video games, he's basically brain dead at this point? What? What are you saying? What? Okay. Oh, okay.
PlayStation Portable going to end up on your kid's Christmas list? PSPs are good, clean fun, right?
Yeah.
So
Pretty
why are
small
they
penis.
also known by the name PlayStation Portable?
Oh my God.
We don't want to spoil anybody's Christmas, but there are hidden dangers parents should be aware of.
You don't want to spoil
God.
anyone's Christmas, but there could be porn on your child's video game console.
Portable gaming
Yeah, there could be, but here's the thing: it's really up to the fucking kid.
devices are all the rage, with a generation of
Oh, look
teens
at that game!
convincing their
Hell yeah,
parents
Battlefront
they're
2,
a
let's
must-have.
go!
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Playing Battlefront 2? Yes. Yeah, buddy. That's the right footage right there. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
perfect footage.
Yeah, it is.
Is a high-powered computer that with a
But I remember that one that they did. I think it was called something Squadrons or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was probably the only. It was the only Battlefront game on the PSP that you're able to have an impact on the ground and in space. It was both of them. If you fly up, you would just go into space, bro. That shit was so dope. That was probably the closest thing to ever doing that in any Battlefront game, and it was done on the PSP. My God, dude.
The Wi-Fi
Shit was so
connection
dope.
can access the internet.
Parents can watch their child on the internet in the kitchen, in the living room. But with this,
I can't understand him.
And that opens up Pandora's box.
Wait,
What
what?
is
What the
happening?
fuck?
How
What?
to build a bomb? Ku Klux Klan?
What the fucking?
Oh my
You
god!
got what is it?
It
You
went
got
from 0 to 100 so fast.
A Minnesota
absolutely,
boy got into
bro.
trouble when
What
he
the?
brought his PlayStation Portable to school.
This is an incident that has opened our eyes.
On a dare, Jeff Harris showed his friends how his PSP could display pictures of naked women.
And that kid was the hero in middle school. I like how
Yeah,
they
it's
said that
true.
on a dare. That is just perfect.
Porn isn't the only danger out there.
I have no words of what I just saw.
What is?
Hatred, violence, and the means to carry out deadly schemes can all be accessed through gaming
Why do they
devices
keep
with
showing
an
all of
internet
this?
connection.
White power websites. What kind of fucking teenager is going to those, dude?
It means you might not take iron crosses all over a website as a warning sign that you should immediately leave. And if you don't leave, you might start reading and buying into hateful ideas there.
The greatest danger of all may be a
What?
child
Who made
predator
that?
posing as another gamer.
Every single one of these, man, it's all the same. And why do they have RuneScape footage? Could you actually play RuneScape on a PSP? That would have been pretty sick. Oh, this is a classic right here. Mass Effect sex scandal. Sex
Oh,
routes?
dude, this is great.
New video game shows full digital nudity and sex.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't. I don't even think there was full digital nudity, but
New
yeah.
role-playing video game that is leaving
The sex
nothing
box.
to the imagination. Mass Effect is what it's called. It's made for Microsoft's Xbox system, and it features in some parts of this, you'll see full digital nudity. Imagine.
Hell yeah, you will. Yeah, that's why it's a masterpiece, baby. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the clips.
Bro, if they would have showed what is it? What was that game that came out? I think it was like in 2010 or 11. No, maybe it was like 2013. And they would have showed Right to Hell Retribution. I'd be like, okay, I get it, because that's a game where it's just saving a woman. Just you save a woman in that game, and that girl's like, oh, let me sex you up. It's literally what happened in the game. Oh god, the game's so fucking bad.
Gathered are from Fox
It's
News.
a dog shit
and the
game.
ability for the players to engage in graphic sex, and the person who's playing the game gets to decide exactly what's going to happen between the two people, if you know what I mean.
What? No, you don't.
What? Press X to thrust? Is that what you think?
Okay, I think the game that came closest to that back then was probably God of War. And even at that, it was just what is it? And even at that, you wouldn't see anything. It would just be like mash. What is it? Hit tap button, tap button, tap button, and that's it.
It cracks me up whenever
But,
I hear
oh my God.
companies say that there's all these controls in there that you can monitor the time, and you can but basically Pandora's box is open.
Yeah, Pandora's box is
Let's talk about
open.
who
What
the
the
video
fuck?
game is for. It might be for adults, but if you
Oh
look
my
at the
God.
statistics, who's playing video games but adolescent males, not their dads? So that's the first thing. The damage is this. We know that all the research shows that violence has a desensitizing effect. Well, sexuality does too.
No, it doesn't, you dumb cunt.
And here's how they're seeing women. They're
No,
seeing
it
them
doesn't,
as these objects.
I'd be like, well, here's the thing, man. What is it? Here's the thing. I think my dad would have been part of the video game fiasco as well. Playing with us. Like he used to play. What is it? He used to play with us like in the Super Nintendo and all that. But life happened, and what is it? He had to work, so what is it? He didn't really have time to play games and all that stuff, which is understandable. I get it. But it's just like if my dad would have had a bit of the time and wasn't tired, I'm pretty sure he would have, play video games. Growing up in my life.
Of desire.
The fuck are you talking about?
Hot bodies. I mean, they don't show women as being valued for anything other than their sexuality. And it's a man in this game deciding how many women he wants to be with.
Jeff Keighley is going to ask the question.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's just okay. Let's get to the next. Let's get to the next one.
And it's going to be really funny.
All right, let's get Jeff in on this.
All right, that's
go ahead, Jeff.
completely incorrect. Yeah, it's completely incorrect. First of all, you can actually play as a man or a woman in the game. Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
There you go. That's all you had to ask. Have you played the game? And if they say no, then okay, you don't understand fuck all about this, okay?
That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to hear. We can move on to the next segment now. You like how she's doing this like full-on report, and she's so sure of what she's talking about, but she's
Yeah, of
never
course.
played the game.
Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
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 Well, I think what's
No,
interesting
you
about this, we talk
Riri.
about sexuality in the media. One of the great things about Mass Effect, for people that have played it know this is a sort of a choose-your-own-adventure story, and it doesn't force you down any situation. You can actually play through this game without the sexual situation ever happening.
Right, and the
inside
young boys are
game.
going to be choosing not to have sex.
Well, probably, or maybe, or the young boys or the young girls. I mean, I don't know why they're excluding what is it the other, what is it? I don't know why they're excluding the other sex or gender, but yeah, what is it? Women would choose the same, like I don't like. What are you talking about?
That'll be what they'll choose. I mean,
No,
let's be
because
realistic
it's not a simple choice, but Cooper, it's not a simple choice. You don't turn the game.
First of all, you know who I picked? First of all, you want to know who I picked? I played I played as a female character, so I played as a woman shepherd, okay? And you want to know who the fuck I picked to be to be who I romance? I picked Garrus. I picked Garrus. From everyone I could have picked, I picked Garrus. I could have picked Tolly. I could have picked that bug looking dude. What is not Mortis, the green one. I could have picked Amanda or the other girl. I could have picked all kinds of others, but no, I had to pick Garrus. And why? Because I liked him the most.
And it says, would you like to have sex or not?
I love that Jeff is like shilling for Mass Effect on this Fox News segment, and this lady who has never played it and doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about is acting like she's all high and mighty.
It's just like modeling your life, and I think that's a much more powerful form of media.
Darling, I gotta go with the research. And the research says there's a new study out of University of Maryland right now that says that boys that play video games cannot tell the difference between what they're seeing in a video game and the real world.
University of Maryland is full of fucking idiots. Dude, even
Yeah,
as a
they're full of
3-year-old
shit.
playing Mario 64 and Pokemon Red and Blue and StarCraft, I knew the difference between real life and what I was seeing on the screen. Gotta go with the research. Did you just call him darling? Oh my.
You gotta go with the research. I'd be like, you know what? That research is bullshit. Even though there are plenty of researchers out there, doesn't mean that they have any sort of legitimacy to them, okay?
My God, you're unbearable.
Fantastic game, and sex is a small little part of it.
All right, thank you very much to Jeff and Cooper. Let's go around the panel really quickly and get your thoughts on this.
They gave him like 1 minute to discuss this before moving on. Come on, Fox. We got to cut him off. Jeff is speaking the actual truth of the game. We got to cut it off, and we got to go with our narrative.
An adults-only rating. That's the highest rating that it can have. So first of all, this board that rates them needs to have their head examined. And this made me feel old watching this. What happened to Atari and Pinball and Pac-Man?
God, you are old.
My God, you are old. Yeah, I agree. Atari, Pinball, and Pac-Man? How old are you? You know what? I'm just gonna assume that this woman's like in her mid-30s, because Jesus Christ, that was all like early 80s shit. And some did she mention Pong? No, I don't think so. And she would have mentioned Pong, I'd be like, bitch, that's from like the late 70s, I think. Oh, anyway.
You are so old. You are even older after this clip.
Be careful here. Let's face it, there's all kinds of bad stuff coming through the internet, through video games, and the reality is, I would argue, that the government cannot and should not censor everything coming across the web and in video games. At the end of the day, it's just like Chet said, it's up to parents to control what their kids are seeing.
There you go. The only reasonable person in that whole segment.
Finally, someone on Fox News talks some sense.
Brianna is describing the first time she accidentally stumbled into a strip club on Roblox.
And that's where we're going to call it a day. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Of course those are going to exist.
Subscribe to TheActMan for more awesome content.
Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? Oh my God. That was a fucking great video, dude. That's a great video from TheActMan. Oh my god. Anyway, oh shit. Uh all right, all right, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed watching just as I have, because this shit was fucking wild. And what is it? All right, what is it? You guys can find me on what is it, on Twitch? What is it? How do people say it? Twitch.tv I think / background, I don't fucking know, slash /WangChun928, all right? And I'll be live later on today. That was at 7:30 p.m. My god. This fucking god, this video. It's just fucking wild, dude. Oh my god. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Fucking Christ.